How do you feel? Like, do you feel like light-skinned girls think they're better than dark-skinned girls? You know, think they have longer hair, think their skin's prettier, like, think they carry themselves, like, you know, think they carry themselves better or something like a dark-skinned girl, you know what I'm saying?
I personally feel as though light-skinned females think that they are better than dark-skinned females just because of their skin complexion. And I think sometimes it makes some, not all dark-skinned women feel less confident in themselves because you hear in all these songs and mostly males talking about they want a yellow female, they want a yellow thick female, but in actuality we're all black, no matter if you're light or dark.
Do you feel like our own race has stereotyped light-skinned girls to be more attractive or appealing than dark-skinned girls?
Yeah, because in media and like in all our songs, in all most black people's songs, you always hear males talk about yellow females or light-skinned females. You rarely hear a black male talk about he wants a dark-skinned female, he wants a chocolate female. That's not all males, it's just some of them.
But most of that talk and stereotypical thought comes from advertisement. You hear that from rappers, from older men, from everyone. So when you're growing up, when young men is growing up, females, anyone is growing up, they feel as in order to be successful, to strive in life, to have a good wife or anyone on their arm, they need to be light-skinned, have long, pretty hair. But in reality, we're all the same way. It's just people have to realize, stop knocking down your own race and try to build each other up one by one.
I don't really think it should be. You ready? Do you think that there's an issue between dark skin and light skin complexion on our campus today?
I think there shouldn't be an issue. I think there should not be a discrimination between light skin or dark skin, females or males. It should just be whatever your preference is, whatever you like, it should just be that. If it's a female, it shouldn't matter whether she's light skin or dark skin. You should just like female. It shouldn't matter what her complexion is.
Do you feel like the media today has made dark-skinned women feel less adequate than light-skinned women?
Yes, I do feel as though the media does make us feel less adequate because it makes us feel like we're not as important, and you know, beauty comes in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. So yes, they do make us feel less important.
Do you feel like there's any dark-skinned women that can help change that perception?
Yes, actually, Michelle Obama and actually Oprah. There's a lot of beautiful black women that boost the media, and they're actually really classy, and they just don't give them enough credit because of the fact that they are dark. So.
Thank you. If you walk through the yard, would you be more inclined to look at a dark-skinned dude or a light-skinned dude first?
Probably a dark-skinned dude, just because I guess with my history of being younger, I've always been taught to like dark skin because I was light skinned to balance it out. So I feel like that carries over into my adulthood and dark skin. I'd rather a dark skinned guy because I don't like guys that look like me. I don't want to see me when I'm looking at them.
Do you feel like light skinned dudes are like prettier than dark skinned dudes?
No. I think pretty is the yeah.
Do you think light-skinned dudes carry themselves better than dark-skinned dudes? Like in general?
No.
Alright, definitely. Walk through the yard, would you be more inclined to look at a light-skinned dude or a dark-skinned dude first?
Dark-skinned guy.
Why?
Because I don't prefer light-skinned dudes.
Why don't you prefer light-skinned dudes?
Because in my opinion, light-skinned dudes are overrated and they're weak.
Yeah. Alright. Which woman would you be more attracted to, a dark-skinned woman or a light-skinned woman?
Well, skin color don't really matter to me. It's just, you know, she's cool to hang out with. Has a good time. You know, appreciate you for who you are. It don't really matter what your skin color is.
Do you think there's an issue between dark-skinned women and light-skinned women? Like, do you feel like dark-skinned women think less of themselves than light-skinned women since they're further away from, you know, the media's image of what it is to be beautiful?
I think it all depends on, you know, how the person views himself. Once again, I don't think skin color should, you know, determine how you feel about yourself. You should feel positive and the image you portray, and you should feel positive for being here and having the opportunity to live a life, whereas some people don't have an opportunity to have some of the freedoms that we have here, certainly in America.
That's good. All right, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. Do you feel like there's an issue not only with complexion but also skin color on our campus as far as dating goes?
I feel like there's really not that big of a problem on campus, but in the town in general, I feel like when I go out in public with a different skin color, I feel that there's people looking at me differently or like judging me, because back home it was totally different. It's normal to see blacks, Hispanics, and whites together, and up here I feel like it's definitely looked down upon.
Be more beautiful or attractive than dark skin?
Alright, well, me personally, like, yes and no. Yeah, because, black, dark skinned girls, like, they think like they're really being put down by the media. So they're saying that light skinned girls are more beautiful and, more prettier than dark skinned girls. Me personally, it really doesn't matter, okay? Thing is, black is black and black is beautiful.
Do you feel like you've missed out on anything in life being dark skinned rather than light skinned?
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, basically the females was choosing the tall, bright-skinned dudes. That was the thing to be at the time. When you little, I'm not gonna lie, that had its effects on me. You know what I'm saying? When you're not exactly, the stereotypical what looks good and what other people want to see. But as I grew older, I just realized, everybody being light don't make you throat, and being dark don't make you, ugly. It just depend on the person. Beautiful is always going to be beautiful. It's just about who you are. So like, I don't really trip on that whole dark skin, light skin thing. Is like, if you look back in it, like that started like a long time ago when we had like the house slaves and the field slaves. Like we had that put in our mind automatically that a separation from that time, but really it's no separation. It's just a skin tone. We the ones that took it to that level. That's like, okay, dark skin, bright skin, and, you know what I'm saying. But really, I joke about it sometimes, but it is what it is.
It depends, cause you know what I'm saying. Some like usually like light skinned chicks like the darker ones, and the darker ones like the light skin. If you feel me, but I don't think that matter. You know what I'm saying.
If you was walking through the yard, would you look at a light skinned girl or a dark skinned girl first?
I look at the light skinned girl, cause I like yellow ones. Cause I just like they be so fine.
Is it about the hair, or is that because most of them they're more likely to have real hair with a dark skinned girl, or it's because like the way they act, or you think they act different because they light skinned, or they carry themselves different?
Nah. But when they light skinned chicks, they be pretty, you know what I'm saying? They be looking right. That's just me, that's my opinion.
Do you think light skinned dudes are like favored over dark skinned dudes, like in the workforce or in school, or just by black women?
I don't know about the workforce. I see a lot darker dudes getting a lot of physical labor jobs over light skinned brothers. No offense to them, but with females, it depends on who they are. I know a lot of real light skinned sisters who like dark brothers, vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? It's more of a preference. You understand what I'm saying? We all are beautiful people. Everybody beautiful people. Everybody, every race, everybody. But it depends on preference. These days, though, it's more on the female side. You understand what I'm saying? Can I get into that?
Yeah, you can.
Well, it's more on the female side, as in, now a lot of light-skinned women are preferred over dark-skinned sisters. I don't know why. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't feel that way, but and it's because of being objectified. No.
You think it's because of the media that dark skinned girls see themselves as less than light skinned?
Very much so, yes sir.
feel like growing up, that people judge you based on your skin complexion?
Yeah, I would say that when I was younger, a lot of people would just assume that I'm a pretty boy just because I'm light skinned. That's not necessarily true.
Do you feel like that worked against you?
When I was younger, yeah, but now it helps more because it helps with the ladies, and that's always good.
All right, thank you. Do you think, what do you think about dark-skinned versus light-skinned people? Do you think a light-skinned dude will get a job over a dark-skinned dude, depending on the circumstances, just off of skin color?
Yeah, me personally, I think light-skinned man would get the job. You know why? Because he's light-skinned. And see, it happened to me many a times. I tried to apply for jobs, but the light-skinned man did the job before me. You know what it is? The world is a ghetto.
Talking about light skin and dark skin, I'm kind of in the middle, you know what I'm saying? But as far as getting a job or whatever, I don't think color really matter. I think, you know, if you got your head on right, you go in there talking right, you know what I'm saying? They'll give you about it's 2011. As far as the police, down here in that, you know what I'm saying, if you black, they gonna make you regardless, you know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. But, you know what I'm saying, I think as far as light skin with the police, like I said, that don't matter. The police gonna make you regardless in Nacogdoches. Females, me, I done had light skin, dark skin, in the middle, you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter to me. It's all about, you know what I'm saying, personality or whatever, and this and that. And then just growing up in school, you know what I'm saying, I think light skin was in or whatever. But you always had people ranking on light skinned people, you know what I'm saying, talking about they was mixed. And then of course you got dark jokes or whatever. But I mean, to me, it's like, it don't matter to me. It's equal. We all black, so.
So you think dark-skinned dudes and light-skinned dudes are in style right now?
I'm cool with, and I done seen dark skin and light skin, you know what I'm saying, do their thing. So I mean, like I said, it's just about who you are as a person.